What's going on, Melon Farmers? D-Mac back with another episode of, well, nothing. It's a different kind of video that we're doing today. I was just very curious, figured it would make for a good video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new Be a Pro player. I think probably Darren McDonald, the center sniper, is probably my common save Be a Pro. So we're probably just going to go with that. Not really going to edit anything because we're not actually jumping in. We're not actually playing any of the games. But we're going to create this Be a Pro. We're going to simulate through a season. We're going to start in the National Hockey League, so we only have a 1-year contract. So we're only going to have to simulate through one season, and then we are going to see, come the re-sign phase, or free agency, or whatever it may be, and we're going to see what the contract thing looks like. We're going to see if they updated the contracts in NHL 23 at all for Be a Pro. It's great to see you still cannot skip this part. I am pushing every button on my controller. You cannot skip it. There's no way to skip it. You got to go through the whole friggin' cinematic. But it's not like it's that long. Anyway, so I will see you guys at the player creation screen. Yeah, okay, so as soon as I get into this, yes, it is Darren McDonald, center, left wing. Handedness is left, but I'm not overly upset about that. I'm not really going to change anything. Hey, look at that. It even got my face. It changed all the things to my face and everything. I'm all Chris Pratt looking. Height, weight, doesn't matter. I don't really care. I'm just going to skip through every single thing, go to continue, the archetype. I'm just going to say save. The archetype should be sniper. Yeah, it's pretty much automatically sniper. We go through, not the Memorial Cup, not Europe. We're going to start in the National Hockey League. So, like I said before, hey, look at that, and it's Chicago. I am a Blackhawks fan. So it is going to give us, if things are the same as they were before, a 1-year, probably like $850,000 contract, something like that. We're going to simulate through the entire season, and we're going to see what the contract screen looks like. Alrighty, so here we are at the main screen. It says I'm on line 3, power play 2, PK 2. Extra attacker number 2? My guy's only 68 overall. Let's go view lines. Where am I now? Third line, next to Philip Kurashev and Lucas Reichel. We got DMAC, the medium elite. Yep, 1 year, $850,000. They still didn't fix the age thing, but we can forgive that. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so that actually didn't take as long as I thought because instead of going to the calendar, I just kept saying sim to next big event. So now we only have, this is the final game of the year. DMAC did have a 22-goal rookie season, so that's not too bad. I'm still only like, 69 overall? A 27-point rookie season, but 22 goals, 5 assists, looking a lot like Josh Anderson out here. So what we're going to do is simulate through the playoffs. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Tyler Johnson wants to have a conversation with me where he can be like, hey, man, you didn't fulfill your end of the bargain, and you didn't get like an A on your defensive grade on average through the season. That's fine. It's just an experiment. That is not even close to what Tyler Johnson looks like, but it's okay. Let's simulate on through the playoffs. NHL season is complete. I am curious who the game thinks is going to win the Stanley Cup. And yes, I know I still have the weekly experience reminder thing on, because now that we're in the off season, I was just curious as to what that would look like. You know what I mean? Like how much experience I would be getting when you have like 30 hours a week to train and whatnot. I'm getting, I don't know, anywhere between like 750 and like 950. Yeah, they're 885, stuff like that. So the conference finals, we're just about at the Stanley Cup finals. And it's Edmonton-Boston. That's who the game thinks is going to take the 2023 Stanley Cup, is the Boston Bruins. All right. And the Texas Stars are going to take the Calder. All right. So now we will get through. I guess I'll go to the first day of free agency to see if, let's see where we landed. Number 6 in the draft lottery result. We went from 4 to 6. So I'll go to like the first day of free agency, I suppose. After here we go. First day of free agency, because that's usually when it would happen before anyway. And we'll see 2 teams, 2 years. Oh, damn, we got a whole bunch of teams and 1-year contracts. So Columbus, Calgary, Detroit. Detroit offered us 2. They offered us 2 years. But Calgary with 1, Columbus with 1, Chicago with 1, 2 million, 2.1, 1.85, 1.85, So that's cool. Okay, so there's 4 teams now instead of 2. Oh, it's still baloney, but it's no longer like no-name meat glue, Oh, man. I'm thinking about going for Calgary because they're such a good team, but I think I'm going to stick with Chicago because I'm a Chicago guy. So, and you know what? Honestly, because we got offers from 4 teams, I think I'm going to do another year. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Let's do another one. Let's see the next contract screen. Let's see if we get multi-year offers from 4 teams again. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is a step in the right direction. It's not a huge step in the right direction, but there's more offers. I just realized at some point I should probably jump into a game to get a thumbnail. So just like at random, like the 13th game of the season, I was like, yeah, I'm going to jump on the ice, just skate around for a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to get a thumbnail for this video. So there is at least like kind of an action shot. Here we go. Let's skate around, go on an angle, get away from me. There we go. All right, I'm going to get the thumbnail. All right, so I hit sim to next big event 49 games into the season, and we have been simulating for a very long time. There have been no conversations. There has been nothing going up. Wow, NHL season complete. So I'm going to say stop simulating. Let's go into Stats Central. I have no idea how I did. Andrew Kopp with 52 points was our team leader. We were 8 miles out of the playoffs. So, oh my goodness, 11 goals, 8 assists, 19 points in 77 games. D-Mac, you are terrible. I did upgrade some of my stuff. I got like I put the X Factor and everything on. So let's go to the calendar. Let's simulate through. See, obviously we got to see the 2024 Stanley Cup. Who's going to win it, right? And then we're going to simulate to the first day of free agency. And let's see what happens this time. Is there still going to be 4 teams? Is it going to be less than 4 teams? I turned off the weekly experience reminder because that just slowed everything down so much. All right, so we grew again. I think we're, 73 overall now? Something like that, 72, 73? I'm not 100% sure. But the Edmonton Oilers are your Stanley Cup champions. Springfield Thunderbirds win the Calder. Let's get through it. We got the number 3 pick at the draft. We dropped from 1 to 3. Yikes! I'm not going to sign a contract after this. I just want to see what it looks like. Again, we got 4 offers. 2 years, 1.195 from Chicago. 2 years, 1.15 from Calgary. We had 2 years, 1.215 from Florida. And 2 years, 1.205 from Columbus. I think that was actually the same 4 teams that offered us contracts last time, which I don't really know about. I don't know how much I like that. Is that the way it's going to be? Is it going to be a lot tougher this year around, like, getting the team that you truly want to play for? I am ecstatic that there's more than 2 teams. The last time I saw that was actually NHL 14, when you used to get offers from anywhere from 1 to like 4 teams is what you would get offers from. So like I said, step in the right direction, not fantastic because there's still no actual negotiation. I think what they absolutely need to do is when you're in your final season you're in the final contract year, right? Say you have a 3-year entry-level deal. You're in the final year of that entry-level deal right before the season starts. Like in the off season, your agent should come to you and be like, do you want to sign an extension? Do you want to stay here? Or do you want to just not talk about contracts? We'll wait. And then at the end of the season, they would go, okay, so do you want to sign an extension? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to go to free agency? What do you want to do? Do you want to hold out? It's like any way they can make it more immersive is just better for the game. But this is a very small step in the right direction. More than 2 teams offering you 2-year contracts. I don't know if I was to have like a 50-goal season, if 4 teams would offer me like 8 years. I don't know. But I don't have the time to frickin' do the career simulations for all of that. So this is where we're going to leave it off. I was curious and I wanted to show you guys what the Be a Pro contract screens look like now. It's basically the same as it was before, just more teams offer you contracts, just slightly more expanded. And honestly, I don't mind that at all. I think it's fine. It's better than it was, It's not amazing, better than it was. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.